the show. Well, we all know that the FBI at least turned a blind eye to the would-be assassin. Some are saying it's an inside job, but after Chris Wray's abhorrent comments, the Gateway Pundit reports that FBI Deputy Director humiliates his own boss, Chris Wray, and debunks his conspiracy theory on Trump's shooting, no doubt saying it was a bullet. Here's what it has to say. During a Senate Homeland Security Committee hearing on Tuesday, FBI Director Paul Abbate delivered a decisive blow to conspiracy theories surrounding the shooting of former President Donald Trump. Chris Wray, who has a record of setting up innocent men in fake kidnapping plots, spying on Catholics at church, raiding the homes of peaceful pro-life activists, terrorizing J6 protesters, and targeting parents at school board meetings, took a swipe at President Trump during his testimony before Congress last Wednesday. Wray suggested that President Trump was not hit by a bullet, but that it was instead shrapnel that caused his injury on the stage at the Butler rally. With respect to former President Trump, there's some question about whether or not it was a bullet, but don't believe me. You've got to watch the clip for yourself. It's rather abhorrent, but you expect nothing less from the FBI. Here's what they had to say. Watch.
I think with respect to former President Trump, there's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that that hit his ear. So it's conceivable. Although, as I sit here right now, I don't know whether that bullet, in addition to causing the grazing, could have also landed somewhere else. But I believe we've accounted for all of the shots and the cartridges. So I think with.
So obviously, as one of our journalists, Simon Atebe, who used to be a White House press, brought this up and said, now the FBI has expressed doubts about Trump's claim of being hit by a bullet during his testimony. FBI Director Christopher Wray questioned whether Trump was actually hit by a bullet or shrapnel in the July 13th shooting. Trump blasted Wray last night in a post, and some supporters called for Wray's resignation. My question is, does it really matter now? Yes, the truth is important, especially after this former doctor released a statement that a bullet hit him. But whether he was shot by a bullet or hit by shrapnel, does it really change the fact that shots were fired in his direction while he was at a rally with an attempt on his life, right? There's an assassination attempt. Does it change that it was an attempted assassination? And this is sort of the rewriting of history that we see right before our eyes. They're saying, well, it could have been shrapnel, but it doesn't really matter. It's like if an IED explodes in Iraq and your leg is blown off from the shrapnel from the blown up, Humvee, or if your leg is blown up directly from the explosive, does it really matter? Do you not get a Purple Heart regardless? Do you not get compensation from the VA? Do they really look into that and go, well, it was actually shrapnel that hit you and wounded you, so it didn't really happen? No, the event occurred. We realize it occurred, and you have to explain that, yeah, so we know that this happened. It's rather ridiculous, especially thinking about the fact of what's actually gone on. Now, Donald Trump explained on Truth Social his problem with this, saying, FBI Director Chris Wray told Congress yesterday that he wasn't sure if I was hit by shrapnel, glass, or a bullet. The FBI never even checked, but he was sure that crooked Joe Biden was physically and cognitively uneventful. Wrong. That's why he knows nothing about the terrorists and other criminals pouring into our country at a record level. His only focus is destroying J6 patriots, raiding Mar-a-Lago, and saving radical left lunatics like ones now in D.C., burning American flags and spray painting over our great national monuments with zero retribution. No, it was unfortunately a bullet that hit my ear and hit it hard. There was no glass. There was no shrapnel. The hospital called it a bullet wound to the ear, and that is what it was. No wonder the once storied FBI has lost the confidence of America. And on Tuesday, the FBI Deputy Director thoroughly debunked conspiracy theories propagated by his own boss, Chris Wray, regarding the shooting of former President Donald Trump. And we'll watch that clip, but I want to remind you, now I was watching all this and I realized, Trump almost had his head blown off. And, we have a handover in the Democrat Party, which means we might be headed towards one of the worst economic crises in history, not only because if Kamala takes over, they're going to destroy our currency and continue to, restrict our key services, and our supply chains are going to break down. But even if Trump gets elected, the people in power will try to destroy the country. It's rather disheartening. That's why so many Americans are protecting their retirement, their savings, and their investments with gold and silver, but not just with any gold and silver. They are trusting Goldco, the top-rated gold company in America, to diversify with time-tested safe haven assets, physical gold and silver. Goldco doesn't want your hard-earned money to go down the government's drain. This is so important that you listen to me right now. Goldco is offering a free gold and silver kit, but unqualified purchases. they'll give you up to a 10% match in bonus silver. All you've got to do is go to vnngold.com, vnngold.com, protect your investments from an inept government with physical gold and silver, and get an instant return on your investment. This offer will only last until all the bonus silver is gone. Visit right now, vnngold.com, vnngold.com. Check it out. Now, as I mentioned, we have the clip of the deputy director having this interaction with Kennedy. It's rather remarkable. It makes me so happy to see that sometimes truth is still alive. Watch.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Abbate, am I saying your name right?
Yes, Senator. Thank you.
You are the Deputy Director of the FBI, is that correct?
Yes, Senator.
Is there any doubt in your mind or in the collective mind of the FBI that President Trump was shot in the ear by a bullet fired by the assassin crooks?
Senator, there is absolutely no doubt in the FBI's mind whether former President Trump was hit with a bullet and wounded in the ear. No doubt, there never has been.
Okay.
I've been part of this investigation since the very beginning, and that has never been raised.
And that has never been raised. Listen.
You're sure?
Yes.
It wasn't a space laser.
No.
It wasn't a murder hornet.
Absolutely not.
It wasn't Sasquatch.
No, Senator.
It was a bullet
It was a bullet, Senator. 100%.
fired by crooks
Yes, sir.
that hit President Trump in the ear and almost killed him.
100%, Senator.
Okay, glad we cleared that up.
Glad we cleared that up. So it looks like the FBI has no doubt. So why are they casting doubt? Obviously, it's to continue to sow disinformation ahead of the election. My name is Elijah Schaefer. Thank you for watching Beyond the Headlines, only on Vigilant News. Make sure if you like this video, you sign up to get our videos every day by subscribing to our Rumble and X pages. We are at Vigilant News, or you can get our newsletter direct to our inbox at vigilantnews.com. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing out.